Boom, 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 boom. What it do? I'm trying to get myself together, man. Yeah, I know. Make sure I hit that thumbs up for your boy. It's your main man, King Dopest. We back up in this thing.
Run the city, run the city, we run the town.
Yes, indeedy. We're going to wait for some people to filter up in this thing. Enjoying my coffee, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. Was watching King AK47. I said, let me get on here and mix it up, see what he talking about. I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about this shit no more, yo. I said I wasn't gonna talk about. I was over it. I was over the OTF. I was over the little Durk situation. I was. But every time somebody come out with something new, I end up watching. I'm guilty. I could see why people had those type of addictions. You know what I'm saying? Cause I couldn't stop myself. I sure couldn't. Let me see some. Thank y'all. Mash that like button. Faster y'all hit that like button, faster we jump into this video. You know what I'm saying? Dope is daily. It's what it's what we on. Dope is daily. I mean, I think everybody been assuming who told. Within 1 minute, it go from, oh, this person told to, I don't think he told. His people called in and said he didn't tell, and I don't know. I really don't know. Shout out to my boy Shays. We're going to be back at the conversations with Shays in a minute. Thank you. Tensu Kasai. Appreciate that. Mom Deuce done slid in the building. That's lit. So anyway, y'all about, we're going to run it. The truth finally revealed behind Lil Durk being told on by OTF Jam. He never wore a wire, but that's what it say. So let's run it. King AK47. I'm going to drop the link in the comments.
Like, but subscribe to the channel. Well, I think we got some progress in what OTF Jam really did, man. So out of all these live streams and videos, I know I've been wrong on a lot. I know I've been right on a lot. Hell, we just trying to figure out what the hell Jam did. Somebody reached out, man, and I think we got it. Now, this person ain't want to be named. This person is close to Jam. Not Durk like that, but this person was still in Chicago. See, I didn't know Jam was still in Chicago more than he was actually around Durk. See, because we seen Jam in a lot of music videos, we thought he was always around Durk. No, he wasn't. Jam was still frequent in Chicago. Jam still lived in Chicago and everything. So, to clear up the wire rumors, Jam did not wear a wire ever. I was given clarification on what OTF Twins post actually meant. Okay, so this was OTM's 2 stories that he posted. It was only 2. He never posted Jam. One was of Marlon Kirsch, and the other was of Sharon Hollins. Now, I don't really want to go into the background of Sharon Hollins because he was accused of doing some things before, but these 2 was allegedly told on a dude from O Block, Big Smooth. They told on the dude from O Block. They both OTF affiliates, been around. This is the dude that they told on, dude from O Block. He did almost 2 years, I think a year and some change or 2. And this is what Twin was alluding to, that
in
them
the heart
2
of Los
told
Angeles.
on him. Now, as y'all can see, this is the Marlon Kirsch dude. This is a mugshot picture of him. And I'm being told that that dude is him. He been around Durk. He said we got another Sharon Hollins. This is where everything started going downhill. Jam getting arrested for a weapon. I'm being told that Jam never was initially supposed to get arrested for the weapon. He was initially getting arrested for a probation violation or parole violation. Why? Because this dude did the dumbest thing in the world that you could possibly do. And this made Durk and them look even more dumber because they should have knew this from the jump. Jam did all that time in jail. He went to jail when he was 17 years old. You feel what I'm saying? God.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, even more dumber goes crazy. As if that's not the craziest phrase of the day. Even more dumber goes crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Love you, AK47, but nah. Even more dumber, that goes crazy. I just got to. Alright. I'm gonna shut up. But I'm gonna be back talking again.
Got out when he was 30 or something like that. So everybody know that this dude was only out for a few months before the Pie murder and was only out a few months after the Pie murder that he went to jail. Why did he go to jail, and what started having everybody around speculating Jam? The dude was on parole. The dude was not supposed to leave Chicago unannounced or anything. So guess what Jam did? Stupid. He is on this case. Oh yeah, he told. According to these motherfuckers, Just Jam told. Bezu even stamped it when Bezu posted this. Envy be right in the room with you. Grandma always told me your friends is your best enemies. And then he alluded to for the youth that think it's cool to slide with your partners, let this be an example. A dude get in trouble, try to get himself out of trouble. Ain't coming at zoo or nothing like that, but if y'all get it, slide with your partners, you just read it between the lines with that. So this dude actually used his name, his ID, to board the plane the day before Pop died.
This man used his own ID to go allegedly handle that business. Use his own ID to get on the plane. It's crazy. Hey, just now, uh, I remember when my son was on house arrest, and he just called, and I was like, I'm on live, and this what this reminds me of though, because my son used to think he could get away with little stuff when he had that ankle monitor on. Man, them people was watching. I ain't gonna hold you. They was watching. They would be around the corner, down the street, cause he was paroled to my house, so they definitely was in the area anytime. And they do watch social media. Y'all be careful of that, cause they do watch social media. Cause I distinctively remember my oldest son, his parole officer, followed him on Instagram. For real. And they track your movements. So the fact that you would think it's okay to get a plane ticket to and from. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, you know, obviously I don't condone any type of violence, right? Let's say that. But I feel like if you gonna do something like this, y'all could have, I mean, drove or maybe just exclude the person that's on paperwork. Y'all didn't have no clean dummies to go do it. Like, let's just keep it a being, like, dummies that wasn't being looked for, and because they're dumb. They're all dumb. They're all dumb. I know, like, oh, they had to get back for Vaughn, man. They're dumb. They're dumb. And as soon as he got on that plane, all I could hear in the back of my head was, uh-oh. That's all I could hear. As soon as he got, oh, OTF Jam getting on the plane? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard in the back of my head. He's a dummy. Each and every, and the people that got on the plane with him is dummies. Y'all know this man on paperwork. Y'all know he on paperwork. Y'all got on the plane. None of y'all thought it was, hey, you know what, man? You might want to sit this one out, Chief. Like, I ain't gonna set off. No, y'all didn't think. All y'all probably thought about was in a. See, people act like this thing was carefully orchestrated. I don't believe that. I believe that if this did happen, they found out he was out there, and it was a rush. Oh, well, you know, we got action. And I think they jumped on it from like that, because there's no way that this thing could have been carefully planned out at all. That's just my thoughts.
And the dude used his ID and his actual name to board the plane after Pop died. So let me get y'all to understand, Jam made a documented record that he traveled from Chicago to California without telling his parole officer the day before Pop died. And then after Pop died, a few hours later, he documented himself leaving California. So stick to that while we continue. I made a video talking about Ken, TT Ken. If y'all ain't see it, go read the video. It's people coming to me saying he probably ain't gonna get bought up because he is deceased. But they is saying OTF Jam is too. And if Ken was alive, he would be arrested right with these niggas. So let's clarify on that. Like I said, hell, I've been wrong, but I've been right, and people coming to me, and here we is right now. You feel what I'm saying? So, they wanted to clarify something that was going on. A lot of people were saying that Jam snitched on Durk because Durk didn't get him out of jail, pay for no money. Nope, he had a no bond hold. He knew Durk couldn't get him out. Some people were saying that he snitched on Durk because his baby mama got killed and they didn't slide for him. Nope, because the situation that we're about to talk about happened before his baby mama died. So to keep that in mind. Let's go, man. Now, what I was told was these dudes was...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, oh, this is all bad for for Durkio. I'm just trying to get this. So Durk and them knew this man was telling already before his baby mama was unalived. What? What? I saying, oh yeah. Let's just run it. This is
Smoked with or without Jam, period. Because they face was on the in and out when they went. They on numerous cameras in the hotel rooms. That because I guess the hotel was getting booked and they could see Jam and other people on the hotel rooms. And these dudes used it at the so I guess in the paperwork where it said they used travel and all that. Guess why, man? Guess why these people expected expected. There's no proof though, but this is why everybody's saying, "Oh, it's Jam, it's Jam, it's Jam." I was told when the paperwork came out is when all these OTF dudes started to put everything together 100%. The ones that's free, the ones they had nothing to do with nothing. So Jam had got arrested in 2023 off the gun charge. He was supposed to get arrested just off the violation. Why did you leave town? You know what I mean? And questioning on what did you leave town for and all that, right? Jam in jail. It's people telling me that somewhere between him going to jail and like a month or two later, the feds just was coming and questioning everybody, Durk, Boogie, everybody, because I guess they was doing their investigation and they put the cars together, Vonnie, and they put everything together. So everybody was on eggshells because of that. So what I'm being told, he did not put the feds on them. They all put the feds on them by traveling so recklessly, and the feds was doing their job, doing whatever.
I gotta say this, and this ain't me being Encyclopedia Brown or nothing, or the Hardy Boys, but I said from the jump when this happened, I said, how they know they was at In and Out? That's the only, well, originally it was at I don't think they disclosed it was In and Out. I think originally they said they went to get fast food, right? But I was like, how would they know that? It was a wrap for me from that standpoint. How would they know they went to a fast food place? Now, I've seen some comments say one of the cars may have had tags on it where you could kind of follow, where it's going. But if it wasn't that, if it's that, they really screwed because they know each and every spot they went to, right? But right off the bat, when I first heard this, the day it came out that these men was arrested and that little tidbit was dropped about them eating fast food from somewhere, that was the first thing I said. How would they know that? How could they possibly know that? You know what I mean? They didn't scour every fast food joint in Southern California to find out. Somebody was there. Somebody that told. It ain't rocket science. So from that standpoint, right from the jump, if somebody told their locations or where they met up at afterwards to eat, then they know everything else. It ain't really like a who done it at this point, but we have to give people they because we know in this country, sometimes it ain't a matter whether you did it or not. It's what can they prove, right? Right? There's been a lot of instances where we like, oh yeah, and next thing we know, they walking right out the front of that courthouse. It's the truth.
right? So Jam gets locked up. He's in Cook County. He's making calls. Everybody know he in Cook County. Everybody know he in Cook County. Then they said they couldn't find him no more. He went in the registry. He stopped calling. All that. So what people was assuming was the feds hollered at Jam while he was in jail. And when they see the paperwork of the numerous time consumed in flight travel, that's the feds from California flying their ass to Chicago, questioning Jam. Now this is what I'm just thinking right here. Why you go to California? Mind you, they seen them on the photos of the in and out, so they know he was in one of them cars. Of the videos, the in and out. They see them in a hotel room that connects to OTF. They see, you feel me? So they know why he went out there, and that's when people say they think he folded. And for him to get out of trouble, because for one, he violated his probation, you should go back to jail. For two, then when they get you with a gun on you. And then for three, you just stupid. So I asked, well, why y'all think they waited so long to get him? Because Pop died in September. A lot of people just think, you know, the feds just wanted to catch him. Well, Chicago Police Department just wanted to catch him when they catch him. I was told, if you in the rack, you could correct me, that a lot of probation violators, they'd come get you 2-3 months later. You think you're scot-free. And they said Jam was on the run. You see what I'm saying? He was actually on the run, like hiding out in certain spots, and they got him. And when they got him, they caught a gun on him, but he already had violated his probation because he was never supposed to leave Chicago. That's when we get the series events of his baby mama getting killed afterwards. Now, the person who talked to me said they don't want to put that on Durk or nothing like that. You know, it's been a lot of speculation. Man, she died a little mysterious, man. You feel what I'm saying? But all that transpired afterward. They said that everybody knew Jam was telling like a month or two after he got locked up. They knew it was over, but they knew
that
he was
don't
telling
look
because
good.
he disappeared out the system. Stopped calling everybody phone calls. Stopped calling everybody phone, and they knew it was strange. And then when he was calling people,
because my understanding is that OTF Jam baby mama was like a postal worker or something like that, like a. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like a postal worker. So what she have to do with anything? You know what I mean? Like that's it. None of this looks good. I think, man, one day they gonna make a movie on this. If you thought they did something with BMF and all of that, oh, they gonna make 100 different, 50 probably trying to get the rights to this TV show right now. So it be out on Power. OTF. That's what it's going to be called in about 3 years, couple of years production. They'll have a show on Stars.
phone, he was asking certain things that didn't make sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that had people like, huh? What the hell Jam really on? You feel what I'm saying? Yes, y'all. Whether y'all believe me or not, I finally was able to talk to somebody that's, you know, close to them boys, and they kind of laid out a little story. They told me a little more, but I don't think I should really be saying all that on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, Jam never wore a wire, but they believe in their heart that Jam told, and when they see that he did not get arrested, that just stamped it, and his name wasn't identified, that stamped it, and them boys just dumb. It was just dumb. Now it's even dumber. Why would y'all have him fly out there? Why would y'all have him fly out there and you feel me? Just dumb. Just dumb. Man, if I was there, I would have never flew Jam. Bruh, y'all gonna be on the radar immediately, bruh. He can't leave. Why? Why is his name and ID floating through the registry of flight traveling when y'all know he on parole and y'all know he can't leave? Why? You can pass with music videos because maybe he got permission, or, you know, maybe they can't tell the location of where the music video, whoever. But damn, to do that, so they was on Jam, man, from the Chicago police, And then it's probably like the feds are probably like, one of them is in custody. Let's go holler at him. And he spilled the beans, man. He ain't been. The boy was locked up since he was 17. He only was out 6-7 months before the pop hit, if that. And he was only out, what, 4-5 months after the pop hit, if that. So the boy done experienced a little under a year of freedom. And now he go back, man, I done violated my parole. I done got caught with this move. And I'm getting questioned by the feds, bruh.
Yeah, it don't sound too
What y'all
complicated,
want to know,
y'all.
man? Can I work out a deal, man?
I don't think
I ain't
it's a
trying to spend
reach
the
at
rest of
this
my damn
point to
life
be
in jail,
like,
man. For real, for real. And I think that's what happened right there. So a lot of us was getting a lot wrong. It's not just me. I'm not coming at nobody because me too excluded. I apologize. Never do I want to mislead nobody, but God damn it, I made them videos. And the only thing I cared about, I never cared about if they did it, how they did it, or nothing. It was just the jam shit, man. Because once again, and this is further proof, that did not come, it was made up from a blogger. That came from directly their camp. Nobody told Twin to post them posts. Nobody told Zoo to post what he posted. And nobody told some of them to start leaking out that Jam was the rat. And because of that, it got confused. And people was confusing the wire wearer on a whole other case that don't got nothing to do with this one with Jam. So now all these lies over here. But this is my question though. Is Jam really free? Or is he in jail? Still in Chicago, and they're just hiding him. Because I got a weird.
let's be real. If Jam did this, he is 100% in witness protection. This ain't your regular run of the mill. This ain't like, I don't even think you could compare this to like the YSL Woody situation. You feel me? If OTF Jam, if this did take place, innocent until proven guilty, but if this did take place, you know the lengths that the people that you was dealing with will go to get their man, right? So you know right off the bat, if you are involved in telling that you're not safe, nor are your people safe, family members, friends, whatever, right? So with that being said, if he did tell, he is 100% in witness protection. 100%. Make sure I hit that thumbs up for me, man. It's free. Free love is the best love. I only know one love, and that's on my mama. Let me see. Yeah, man, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I really don't think this stuff is too hard to figure out. I think maybe it's just a little bit more interesting as more things come out. But for all intents and purposes, we know somebody's talking. I believe they said one of the people that was involved in this, I was watching one of these podcasts the other day. I guess one of them may have passed away. I got to look it up again. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, they said one of them passed away. But this whole case don't seem like it don't take too much brain work. They done made it kind of easy. They done made it kind of easy to track these boys down. Again, some people, I watched a few documentaries on this, or mini docs, or whatever you want to call them, and a lot of people like, oh, it wasn't carefully orchestrated. Seemed like it was a rush. to do a lot of things, and when, especially if you're doing some of this nature, you know, you got to make sure it's a lot of things covered up. You know what I mean? But to get on the plane with somebody, I can't get over that. You get on the plane with somebody you know is on paperwork, and yeah, and you think you're not gonna get caught. Sometimes I just be wanting to tell myself to
Shut up!
like for real, yo. Cause I don't mean no harm. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you niggas is dumb. Every one of you niggas, like for real. I don't like see people locked up, but that's on you, right? You're dumb. You're dumb. And whoever put this plan in motion, you're the dumbest. Because all of y'all sitting around right now in a cell somewhere trying to figure out what ways out of this that you have. It's too much. I think if I was a prosecutor, I think I could do this case. Like, for real, for real. This is one of them cases I think you just give to, hey, look, this is a slam dunk. You can give this to a newbie. You got credit cards. You got violent offenders, because from all intents and purposes, OTF Jam, from what I heard, is the business. He ain't no studio gangster, you know what I'm saying? And the other two dudes, from what I understand, you know, they about their business. You know what I'm saying? Not their business, obviously. They about that business, though. So, nobody had a brain. I mean, just because you a successful rapper don't mean you smart, right? That might mean that you just very talented. You good at connecting and marketing and networking with people. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're smart. So for everybody to think like, oh, I'm so surprised. Why would you be so surprised? You let me know. Was he a valedictorian somewhere? I ain't hear about it.
Weird message a couple days ago, and I was like, what the hell?
Dumb.
Take a look at this, y'all.
Now this shit say some chick, you know, and just was responding to the stories and shit. So my best friend forever works as a guard at the federal building in Chicago. She got Keith Jones on the floor. She said it's one more, but they don't even know his name. No one in the building has access to his name. I said, wait, huh? She said, OTF. Then she tried to call me. I was not answering that shit. Then she said, you get what I'm saying? One of them got a protected file.
We having so many people DM me. Usually I would probably delete it.
Hey, there is no way, if they got you on this type of charge and you got everything they need to seal the deal. Now I can see if they didn't need OTF Jam, right? But if y'all know how the legal system works, they gonna want someone there to tie together all the loose ends. And that's where he come into place. They got all the circumstances. Oh, yeah, we got y'all on flights. That by itself doesn't mean nothing, right? Oh, we got y'all OTF business credit card used to purchase ski masks, this, that, and the third. It's still somewhat circumstantial. But one, and then you, if they could trace the rental cars, oh, they did get the cars, right? They got the cars on the card too. I don't know, man. Dumb.
Uh-oh. Shut up! Some shit
Dumb.
like that, but when she said they got a protective file, I said, damn, Jam is missing. Let me just keep this message. Just, you know, in case Jam pop up in the feds, so I could be like, yeah, somebody told me. Y'all know how I be. But then I just got to thinking like, damn, can we not find Jam because we looking for the wrong place? Everybody trying to look for him in the state. What if he ain't in the state? What if Jam was in federal custody this whole time? What if he already admitted to his guilt and admitted to everything? Look at another reason why you would be a co-conspirator, y'all.
Now, when I Googled this shit, I showed y'all this the other day. It says, what does an unindicted co-conspirator mean? Because co-conspirator 2 is not in the indictment, so he's unindictment. Federal grand jury indictments and reports typically refer to people as unindicted co-conspirators if they allegedly conspire with others to commit a crime, but are immune from prosecution in exchange for their testimony, previously pled guilty, or are ill, dead, or unknown.
If y'all, if y'all keep telling me that TT Ken was on this hit, why he ain't in here? And then I thought about the FBG Duck trial. Oh, Vaughn is an unindicted co-conspirator. He just wasn't named. Big Juck was an unindicted co-conspirator. He just wasn't named. Like his name came up, but he wasn't actually listed as nothing. Zelmana was an unindicted co-conspirator. So when you dead, they can bring you up or they don't have to bring you up. So I started to think like, damn, it's all making sense now. Did Jam already plead guilty? Not plead guilty, because he didn't go to a trial yet. But did he already admit his guilt? And now his testimony is why they're hiding him?
He's in witness protect. There is no way, I'm going to say this again, on God's green earth, this man is going to be able to walk in. I don't even think he'll make it in protective custody. Like, he's got to, if you giving up this type of information, like, look, put it like this. If you not going to free me, and it's a man that done did, over a decade or more in prison already. If you're not going to free me, what's the point? You got to put me in witness protection. That got to be the first thing he's saying out of his mouth as soon as he get in there. Like, I'm going to give y'all what y'all want, but I need to be put in witness protection. I need that in writing. I need that to happen right now. Y'all got to take me to a safe house somewhere. Y'all seen that movie with Denzel, Safe House? You know what I mean? You gotta take me to a safe house somewhere. Obviously you need a hair transplant or something, or some kind of. They gonna have to fix him up, cause he got a distinctive look, He got a real distinctive look, like a pit bull and shit, you know what I mean? So they gonna have to fix him up or something.
Because I wanted to look, would the feds hide you if you're in federal custody, but you are basically an informant or a snitch?
And here we go. A co-conspirator can turn witness against their associates or accomplices, a process known as becoming a state's evidence. This can be important development in a criminal case, as the co-conspirator's testimony can be used as evidence against the defendant.
I start Googling more. Then I realized this is a Fed case. And the feds take it up another notch.
Most witnesses are protected by the United States Marshal Service under the Department of Justice, while the protection of incarcerated witnesses is the duty of the Federal Bureau of Prisons.
Now when you get to looking at the whole thing, that's why we can't find Jam. Because when I was diving deeper, they will hide your name from existence. You cannot find them on no inmate search. You won't know if they free or in jail or where the hell they at. And this is why we cannot find Jam anywhere. Makes you think who those witnesses were that was in fear of their life, of being threatened. It makes you think. Jam baby mama died, and they saying he turned witness and everybody knew before she died. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe.
So there that is there, y'all. I had to sit up here and do a live reaction to that because I keep saying I'm not speaking on the Lil Durk or OTF until more stuff come out. But I saw that and it just kind of put in perspective everything I felt about the case from the jump. When I heard about the fast food thing, somebody's definitely telling. I didn't know if it was Vonnie or Dee Dee or Jam. The other, there's still another unnamed one, right? Besides, well, I don't think Jam is named. I think it's from what I'm understanding, I think the other person has since passed away, was unalived, in another situation. But you don't know. You don't know. It might be all the same situation. Who's to say? You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all see what that say? Yeah, one love and no love. That's what I'm on. Yeah. Yeah. Heavy on the no love if you a sucker, a hater, a buster. But anyway, I had to check out King AK47. He mad entertaining, man. He turns it up a notch on his channel. So make sure, y'all go check him out. I saw something else yesterday and it was very inspiring to see. Like, a lot of y'all know I cover a lot of LA, gang peace content. That's what I'm on. I love to hear about brothers unifying, uniting, and even if like they ain't best of friends, ain't nobody being unalived or it's not going there violence wise. But I saw something similar yesterday, and shout out to J Main and Tay Savage and a lot of them brothers out there in Chicago for really putting their necks on the line in regards to a peace process of some type or a ceasefire in the streets of Chicago. I've been kind of watching that from a distance, and he did a podcast yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. I watched it yesterday, where he had Tay Savage, J Main had Tay Savage, and some other people on his platform, and it was real inspiring. Like, I think the more of these people that y'all look at as the tough guys, the guys that have credibility to go with their gangsterism, you know what I mean? I really believe that now you're gonna see more and more people. They like, man, these brothers, they was in the streets and they pushing for peace in Chicago. I believe we could do the same thing anywhere. You know what I mean? Because, we talk about L.A., but L.A. done toned it down to some degree. It's still popping. And you still, get your issue. You come out here playing around. But it's toned down to some degree. And with the rate that Chicago was going, we can only hope for the same for them brothers in the Midwest. And everywhere, for that matter. But we going to check out this little information that we got on the PNB Rock situation. We all know that PNB Rock was unalived at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, where he went with his girl. And it was obviously a robbery. But some new stuff started coming out in regards to, how that took place. Originally, a lot of people said it was his girl dropped the location. That's how things transpired. We starting to find out it was something a little bit different than that, right? So I went to this brother's page. Let me see, what's his name? The Lionel B Show. And he's got some good content over there as well. Make sure y'all check him out. As y'all know, I'm going to drop all these links in the description so y'all could, go check it out at your own convenience. How about that? All right? But anyway, let's run it.
To the channel, share this video, man. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section.
Footage allegedly shows that slain rapper.
Oh, they took it down. No, why'd they take it down? Oh, they took it down. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. Since I was already talking about it, you gotta think quick on your feet. We're gonna check out this.
We back with another one. They thought it wasn't gonna be no another one. Something dude hit different. We back with another episode of Who's. It dude.
Not they took the video down. That's
Hold on.
Crazy.
Boy.
John Wick, welcome home. We gonna start. We got you back here on Who's.
Yeah.
Now, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling good.
You got the Welsh Word is in here with you? Like, break this shit down.
Man, we from Liberdale.
Okay.
Where y'all man? Where y'all from?
Got loudest, two hardest from New World.
Kill Bill, man. Those are pretty.
We got Flex, man. 4340.
Okay. So
we
he
got
is.
more. We got Owen here. We got the Lamb in here. We got a few of the guys in here.
Okay, you got O'Blockians in the cut and Lamronians back there? Yeah. Hit different. So, a lot of people was trying to figure out, like, damn, Jay, man, you just in the O yesterday. Is y'all really pushing the piece? Like, break this shit down?
Shit, it's past playing, ain't it?
Why they thought we was playing that first time?
I don't know.
Why was...
Because nobody did it before. I don't think nobody did it before. A lot of people tried to do it first, but...
Yeah, like, put it like this. While you was locked up, they like, man, Jay, man, ooh. I put it like this. When you was locked up, I felt the same way when Durk got locked up. Because it was like, damn, we was just on some new shit and we really changing this shit right now, you know? Yeah. So it was like, damn. When you got locked up, it's like I gained a different momentum. Like, I got to owe Woo, because when Tay come home, we got to be like this.
Yeah, you did good.
Did I owe Woo, Tay?
Yeah, you owe Woo.
Did we owe Woo?
Yeah, you owe Woo for sure.
Let's start there. Now, Durk just got bumped. What's Tay Savage's thoughts on the whole? Before we get into Durk getting bumped, what's your thoughts on? Because you was the same nigga who told me, oh, Durk would never do that. Durk would never fuck with you, J man.
Yeah.
You was the same nigga on my platform telling me this goofy ass shit.
No, that's when he was doing a lot of goofy ass shit. then you switched it up.
Okay.
So I guess he seen it and he wanted to rock with you.
Okay.
So all I know best.
Okay, let's start there. So what's your thoughts on the whole situation? Durk getting jammed up. Basically, before he got jammed up, do you feel like it was genuine that he came? Because a lot of motherfuckers getting on my ass. J man, the shit what you and Tay had, man, we could tell, man, that shit was genuine. Man, Durk using your ass, J man. Is that, man, that shit wasn't genuine. This what, fans say, whatever the case is, this other people's opinion. Like, man, I don't know, J man. Because he got whooped right after that. They like, it was genuine at first, but him getting jammed in the feds, they like, man, he was using you to make his image seem better. What's your thoughts on that?
I think he didn't need you to make his image better. He's got a key to the city. He didn't need you. You see what I'm saying? I feel like he really was trying. Like, it was a lot. He did a lot of other stuff besides that. It wasn't just what he did with you. You feel me? He ain't have to whoop with you. He could have did something else. You feel me? But people gonna talk. People gonna always say something. You know what I'm saying? People always have their opinion. But I felt it was genuine.
Did you ever feel like Hold on. So which old blockians you brought in here with you for the people who don't know? Let's start there.
They behind. I don't think they want to.
The old blockians ain't trying to be on
I don't know.
camera.
You trying to?
What's up, man?
It hit different. Let's start there. So what we got to do it for?
Stretch,
He
girl.
said they
Okay,
ain't trying to
we
be
got Lil
on
Mike in
camera.
here. Let's start there. Original old blocking.
That's what a lot of
That's
people
one of my
don't.
favorite.
That's what a lot of people don't understand about, people that's really out there in the streets, and a lot of them don't want to deal with none of this social media and all this type of nonsense because they know right where it's leading. You're going to get locked up. I promise you. Look, I don't wish that on nobody, but it's just how it go. At some point, y'all got to realize that every law enforcement agency across this great nation of ours has a whole task force, or if not, a couple people in each station that do nothing but monitor and watch social media all day long. It's easy work. Ain't none of that beating the streets and you gotta drive around and ask 1,000 questions. Y'all making it to where it's a clicks of a button, taps of a finger away, and they know everything that's going on. So them dudes in the background say we gonna stay in the background. Hey, but I only brought this up, man. It's an hour-long video, so I'm not about to watch this whole video. But I did want y'all to see, I saw another video. I'm not really familiar with the gangs in Chicago like that at all. But I do know Tay Savage and I think Jay Maine went to O Block. And I guess that was a big thing for out there, to show that, he's really pushing peace. And, Tay Savage, he's got a checkered background. But, since he's been home, people mature, man. I mean, it's no other way to say it. We watch all this shit on the internet. And 90% of this shit on the internet we watch that's polarized is kids. I swear. I get on Instagram, man, and it's a video of such and such riding through such and such set and neighborhood, and y'all ain't outside. Y'all ain't playing ball, and, it's mostly kids. How many 30 or 40-year-old men do y'all see on the internet? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old Crip Mac is before I say, but Crip Mac is an exception. Him and 4Extra, they kind of exceptions to the rule. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see that, man. These brothers, at some point, if they got out unscathed or took as minimal damage as possible going through the system, maybe being harmed in some type of way, shot, stabbed, beat up, packed out, whatever, they come to a realization like, man, I done made it to 30. You know what I mean? And then you start, man, is this, you start just getting wisdom. It's no other way to explain it. When it comes to a lot of these peace talks, I would love to see some more of the younger dudes. Because when you listen to them talk about themselves on these hood vlogs, anytime you listen to these youngsters on these hood vlogs talking and they off to the side doing a little one-on-one with the vlogger, they kind of low-key expressing that they, want better. They just don't know how to go about, saying it publicly without looking like a chump. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to look like a punk, a mark, buster, any of them things, right? So, but I think if it was more youngsters that was, riding with these OGs that's out here like, hey, man, I done just did a 30 piece. I done just did 40 years in jail. It's dudes that's locked up. If you go look them up. Between the Lines is a great YouTube channel for some of y'all that's young and y'all want to get a glimpse of what y'all future look like. Yeah, go to Between the Lines and watch some of them brothers in there that's been down for 30, 40 years. They definitely, the majority of them, you got some people that just checked out, man. And they like, life is over as I know it. Like, I'm riding this. But the majority of them people that done a decent amount of time behind them walls, they gonna tell you, man, we was misled, we was misguided, we was given the wrong information. Keep telling y'all, it's a lot of y'all, man, that's super talented, hustler extreme, supreme. It's ways to elevate your neighborhood without it being known as a place where it's dangerous to walk. I never really thought that was a flex when I see these people on here talking about, oh, yeah, you can't come over here. If we don't know you, this, that, and the third is going to happen. You limiting your money, you limiting your network, your marketing ability, your markability, all of that. You limiting so much by excluding so many. Everybody want to be on this little island and to themselves and feel like, oh, well, we gonna have it popping. It don't work like that. I don't know of no neighborhood that's just popping on its own to the point where it's able to satisfactorily take care of all the residents in that section. Everybody eating good. Everybody living good. Y'all tell me where that neighborhood is at. And I promise you, it's no active gang stuff going on or none of that. Now, hustle how you want to hustle, that's different. But when you talk about, taking lives and the rate of incarceration, recidivism of people that's getting out, turn right back around. 4 Extra been on the radar for who know how long. And since I first heard of 4 Extra, he been back locked up 3 times since I heard it. And I don't even think I've heard of him for more than a year. I mean, on the social media sphere. You know what I mean? Of course, in the streets out here, people know of other people. But as far as being on the platforms and all that, it's like the second or third time. So these neighborhoods that we brag about, build them up. Don't tear them down. I don't see no other way, really, to go about it. If y'all see that this, they say that's the definition of insanity, right? To do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. The result we getting is incarceration or death. I haven't seen another one. If I'm wrong, somebody drop it in the comments. Somebody send me a link and show me where we have gotten a different result from gang life in the last 50 years. 50. It ain't like this is, oh man, it's 10 years and another 10 years. Watch, it's going to change. It's been over 50 years. Over 50 years. I was watching Trap Lord Ross and he got a new little joint on Bronx Drill, right? But at the beginning of the video, it was showing the early gangs in New York, right? I think it was like the late 60s, early 70s or something like that. The Savages and, different little gangs. The, was it the Aces or the Spades? One of them. but how they was really, you know, a lot of unalivings. New York was really going through the recession, and it was if you ever seen that movie Warriors come out to play, that's actually something that actually really took place. All the gangs meeting up and deciding to have a peace treaty. And what I found dope about that was after the peace treaty was had, all of a sudden, all these neighborhoods had block parties with each other. You had people that was once rivals, you know, attending block parties in they you know, opposition's neighborhoods. And it was just kind of showing the difference between like when we in harmony as opposed to when we at war with each other. You know, like I said, man, shout out to J Main, Tay Savage. Shout out to the Tiny Menaces from 8 Trays and the Young and Hefes from 8 Tray and the Skip Townsends, the Kev Max, the anybody that's pushing for us to be one. You know, we not always gonna get along. We gonna have bumps in the road. You know, it's just natural, but it's how we deal with it. It's like, do we let things escalate to where one life turns into thousands? Because that's pretty much, you know, if you look at the history of gang banging, that's really what it is. It's the loss of one life turned into the loss and destruction of thousands of lives. So y'all make that make sense, man. But anyway, y'all know the slogan. It's one love or no love. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna change. And that's what I'm banging. Yeah, that one love. But y'all know the slogan, man. If nobody told you they love you, you have value, importance, worth, and that you mean something. King Dopest said it, and I stand on that. Make sure y'all hit that subscription, notifications bell, and a thumbs up on some of my videos, man, so we can grow together. Yeah, like Royalty said, we are stronger together. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Until next time, it's one love, and I'm out.
We run the city, we run the town.